Hey guys, welcome back to some more Dragonheir. Today's video, we're going to be looking at the Pillar of Trials and the progression that I'm making in there. Now, overall, when I look at my heroes, which I'll show you guys in just a minute, I'm kind of stacked to really two affinities that I've been kind of stuck with. But let's go ahead, let's hop over and check out this tower. Now, the easiest way right here, guys, movement going to the Pillar of Trial. You do have to get pretty far within the campaign progression to actually unlock this. At this point, I have almost everything unlocked, which is really cool to see. And it is in, I believe, the 4th zone that we are in. Now, this is broken into different sections. You can see right here, we have the Pillar of Light, the Pillar of Dark, and then we have the Pillar of Taint, which I've made a little bit of progression in, but it only gives you these two specific affinities that you can utilize within each tower, which means if you have heroes that are either stuck all into one, or you have heroes spread out among the entire thing, but not enough heroes to make progression, I'm going to show you what I'm doing in here, guys. Now, looking at this one, specifically, it is the Lightning and it is the Radiance, or it is the Holy. You can see, guys, we have two heroes, two that we have actually leveled up by any means. So the ability to get through this content is going to be impossible at this point because I don't have levels on these heroes that I have right now, even getting them up to 70. So you can see we do have a lot of the light heroes or the Radiance heroes. Overall, I think that's what I'm going to build, is probably a entire combat or entire battle of these Radiant heroes, because we have a couple with the Rally. We have a couple of the Dauntless ones there. We also do have a few tanks that are available. Now, support, we're lacking a lot of the support that we have in here, the attack penalty. But as far as the healing, I do have Ina in here that I've been using as a healer, but overall, not a lot of effectiveness. Now, Irene, a lot of people said for the shielding aspect in different game modes, she works incredibly well. But unfortunately, I've tried this a couple different times, guys, with literally the heroes that I have in the build that I have, and they die out in just a minute. I have heroes that are tanks on level 1. It's interesting to see like how fast they die, or honestly, how many hits they can take even at level 1. So for this specifically, we're going to have to farm up, of course, a bunch of potions to actually build up some of these heroes, getting them back a little bit stronger to really push through that game mode. Now, looking at our second team, and I honestly have not looked at them yet, the Pillar of Dark. Now, I do have 1 or 2 Frost heroes, and of course, we do have Drist from the Dungeons and Dragons. So we do have Drist right here, so we can put Drist out there. We have another Frost hero right here. But again, looking at the healing wise, which I believe this is a support hero right here, that is going to provide a little bit of shielding, a little bit of debuff immunity, and then of course some HP right there. So we will definitely put in a Stella in the back. See if we can get some of these done, guys. And then of course some crowd control right here. Need a lot more levels and a lot more builds, but I'm wondering if with these two we can get a build. Now, of course, because of the infinity bonuses that we have within this game mode, you get all of your bonuses. So looking right here, guys, there is a very, very high consistent build within here. Now, it's probably going to say I don't have the gear because most of them do not have gear at this point, but I want to see if we can get this one done, guys, just based on having the heroes that we do, which again, it looks like a lot of damage. Which I think we had auto off. And again, haven't played this game mode yet, but goes down pretty easy. You know what? Let me go ahead and redeploy these heroes just for the fact that we could have had some ultimate abilities, might have had a little bit more survivability. But again, it seems like in this game mode, we're going to have to build up. And it's kind of funny because the heroes that we built up, we're not specifically looking to build. It was just literally heroes that we got, which there goes down really fast in there, guys. We got some ultimate abilities. There's some of the bouncing around. See, guys, we're just going to get wrecked in this game mode. Now, the actual team that I built, I will show you. Again, we've been going through a little bit of the content with here, starting to get better gear, but we're going to have to really fan out when it comes to those potions out of the goblins, and also when it comes to building them. So the Pillar of Taint, we have actually already gotten to 10 floors. So getting a little bit of progression here. Now, ultimately, I want to get to 20 because I want to pick up Liko the Flame Eater. So we'll have another legendary hero because at this point, we have pulled one. We have seen one legendary hero, which will do some summons right at the end of this. But looking at the heroes that we have within this formation, so some of my healers kind of going back and forth. You can see we've actually been running one tank up here, but we also do have the Traveler. Now, with any of the game modes, we could do the exact same, guys. We could move the Traveler into a couple different formations. I am running double fire heroes right here, the Traveler or the primary hero, and then, of course, our healer right in the back. Not sure if Furbath is going to be able to hold all of these at bay with the damage. And, of course, they're running double healers in the back. Have to know, and I'm starting to learn the heroes a lot better so we can get through a lot more of this content faster because of what the heroes actually do within different game modes. There we go. We triggered the wild, which is why I have the fire heroes together in this formation. And you can see we have some of these heroes. I don't know if, I think this is a hero right here, a summoned hero for the 5th hero that teleported back into this back line. Again, kind of burning and poisoning some of the heroes in the back, but we need to take out some of these targets pretty quick. Healer's not going to be able to keep up with it. I don't know if we're going to get through this battle, guys. But again, getting some of those dice, we can do some more legendary summons. Maybe we're going to pull some heroes in here. Got to build up a lot of these. Got to get through a lot more of this game mode. And Furbath is holding tight to the abilities up there. And look at the AoE back here. Absolutely should have spread this out a little bit further. There we go. Got it down. Should be easy from here on out, guys. Getting some rewards out of here. And as you can see, we've started getting a couple heroes up to level 100. Again, potions-wise. And this, of course, was the only first floor. Now, when you're going through this game mode, you do hit 3 floors. So you have to win not 1, not 2, but 3 floors in their entirety, guys, to be able to make progression. And as you can see, it is double Furbath right here. And then we do have a couple orcs in the back, which means I believe we're going to get some AoE damage in the back. And look at that. That's really, really big damage back there, guys. Boom. Got a big heal right there. Took out one target. And these heroes heal themselves as they're overlapping with the healing in here, which makes me think I should have brought the hero that does the heal reduction. I could have brought that. Probably would have been a lot easier, because what is happening in some of these game modes is we're running out of time. So we're actually running out of time on some of these battles. And there we go. We took down one, focused down the other, and we should be able to get to the third part of this when we're taking down these targets. Boom. There is the big fireball. RNG with our fireballs in the back. The smaller fireballs, the meteorites, I think they are for the hero. Single target damage is the reason why we're still using Felicity right over here. Single target, the ability to burn through shields works incredibly well. And we have a boss, guys. That is awesome looking. So they only give us 2 minutes. That's all we have left, guys, to burn down this target. I don't think we can do it in 2 minutes. That's going to be cutting it incredibly, incredibly close, which means as much as I would love to, we're going to have to bring some more damage in here. We're going to have to amplify the damage, and ultimately getting the heroes geared out a little bit further is going to make a big difference. We might be able to pull this one out if we can get lucky with this one. And again, burning down one of these targets are going to allow us to really focus damage on 1 minute and a half left. And it seems healing-wise, we're doing pretty good. Now, of course, we can clear some of the debuffs in the back. Spelling debuffs, there we go. The wild single target damage. Target number 1 goes down. I want to take this one out so we can get that dice and do the summons, guys. All right, so we got 1, which means, of course, less damage. So the rest of the targets are going to be taking less damage. We got 1 down, but there's a big old AoE. And we're starting to get a lot of poison stacking in the back, which is not good at all, guys. 48 seconds in the back. We have 9. There we go. We dispelled 9 stacks of poison right there in the back. All right, if we can get some of the defense reduction in here, if we can get Furbath to put that up, might be able to burn this down if we can get some wild triggers as well. There we go. There's the wild triggers. Going to be close. Halfway there, so there's a lot of damage. And damage-wise, we're not going to do it. Might take a couple more attempts. Might even throw some food in there but the time is about to be up, guys. 3, 2, 1. Not going to make it. Got pretty close though. Overall, again, we need some higher and some better built heroes in here. We started again getting a lot more of the sets, and we actually don't even have, I think we have one complete legendary set at this point. I'm trying to work on a couple other legendary sets, but I definitely have to build these up a little bit further, even going through and getting some of our positive and negative runes a little bit higher, getting some of the artifacts in there. And honestly, if I threw some food on there, I feel like we could probably get this through, especially running the 3 flame heroes. We could make it a lot faster in there because, or even running Singrid. A lot of players have also said with Singrid is probably taking out Felicity in here and putting in Singrid. Now, the reason being the heal reduction, guys. Not only the damage this hero puts out is incredibly high, but the healing prohibition, both of these, the attack penalty making a big difference in there, surviving the healers. And then, of course, we have to build this up a little bit further with the hero, only at level 90 right now, but we will continue farming up this content and get through here. So, all right, guys, so that'll do it for our Pillars of Trials. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.